Listen, I posted last week on my Facebook, I'm tired of fake producers claiming to be from Detroit. But first, let me tell you what happened in that story. I'm here in Tokyo, as you guys know, and I met someone that claimed to be from Detroit. But you know what? Things didn't add up. This guy may have been around surrounding areas of Detroit, and that's cool. But he wasn't from Detroit. And I think he was trying to use Detroit to gain popularity, you know, to be hard or whatever. But you gotta understand, I'm from Detroit. Detroit is a hard city, just like I'm sure there's plenty other hard cities around the world. It's not so easy to live in. It wasn't that, it just incensed me why this guy did not want to just be himself. So when I posted that blog, I got a lot of feedback that next morning. I got people that was, you know, they respect Detroit music, they respect Detroit artists, and they put Detroit on their records. And to me, that's okay. I mean, if you want to give and pay homage to a city that created their own vibe, that's cool because, hey, listen, I'm here in Tokyo, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to obey the laws of the land and everything. So, I guess what I'm saying is, why did that attract so much feedback? That statement that I made about Detroit, fake producers from Detroit claiming Detroit. See, my whole message was, I think you should be yourself no matter who you are and where you're from. Now, for me, whatever environment that I'm in, I'm inspired to write music. I'm sure my music changes when I get to Detroit. I'm sure it changes when I'm in London, or whether I'm in Tokyo, or whether I'm in Italy, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the environment sometimes predicts to you out of your spirit, what do you make and what do you see? You know what I'm saying? But as for me, you know what I'm saying? You guys gotta be yourself. Be yourself. That's the one thing about the Underground Resistance crew. That's the number one thing about the Underground Resistance crew that I respected. When I first started coming down, I was talking to Mad Mike, and I was making my techno tracks, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they were sounding like Jeff Mills, because, you know, I wanted to sound like Jeff Mills, Purpose Maker, or try to sound like Mike. But Mike kept rejecting everything. He didn't say it was bad, he just said, hey, man, be yourself. So my background is, you know, I got the gospel background, you know, I played in church. So it wasn't until I started adding those components into my music to make my music what it was, and that's how Los Hermanos got birthed. You know, it was a coming together of different cultures, of Latin community in Southwest Detroit, and the black community in Northwest Detroit, who came together and formed one union, like what they did Carlos Santana War and all that. So I guess what I'm saying is, you guys got to be you. It's okay to say, you know, hey, I respect Detroit, write Detroit on your music or whatever, and that's all cool. But you know what? I think you should come live in the city. I think you should get a feel of the city, or how hard it is, or how easy it is maybe for you to survive in the city, to get the real feel of the city. That's why I think from city to city, music changes, and values and opinions change from city to city. Now, how would it look if I'm saying, okay, I'm G Mitchell, hey, I was born right here in Tokyo to try to get citizenship. Look at me, I'm the wrong paint job, you know what I'm saying? And if I was the right paint job and I was born here, I have to learn the language, I gotta know the language, I gotta know the style and everything. So that's what I'm saying. So I like the conversation. I think we should keep this blog going. Why did that touch and hurt so many people, or why did that make people mad? You know, I got people on my Facebook made all kind of comments. You know what I'm saying? I woke up like, wow, they got into my blog. But you know, I got to be careful as well, you know, when I'm putting things on blogs, so you guys don't misunderstand it, because I respect the people that buy the music from Detroit. I respect the people that buy my music, you know, because like I said, I'm over here because of you guys. I'm making music because of you guys. I quit my job because of you guys, because music is a universal language and it brings us all together. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody does the freaking good times be rolling, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing, guys. You know, I mean, you want to say Detroit, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Give us respect, you know, we got more time, we got the car industry. Right now we're going through economic struggle. You know, I got to go back to my city. I got love for my city. My family got houses. I got to go work in the house, you know what I'm saying? I don't do music all the time. You know, I got to find another job. So, hey, I like you guys. I like that you left those comments, because, you know, maybe that was a sensitive subject that we need to address, because the bottom line is, be who you are, be proud of who you are and where you from, and you ain't got to fake it. That way I ain't got to write blogs like, hey, I'm tired of faking, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is your boy G Mitchell coming at you with a public service announcement. If you feel like you want something to say, you feel like you got something to say on the Facebook, alright, by all means, leave a video blog, leave a comment, whatever, it's all good, because hey, we all in this together. Let's make music together. Hey, if all of us was the same, somebody would be unnecessary.